Hi, everybody. So today my Psyche says I'm going to do a general collective online reading for you. It is for general collective, it's not a one-on-one, so if it doesn't resonate with you, then you don't need to take it. You take it only if it resonates with you. So first of all, I want to tell you a little bit about the cards that I pulled. So I pulled 4 oracle cards. They are the Myths and Mermaids and the Beyond Lemuria, which are totally both great. Oh my gosh, I can't talk. So then I pulled out of 2 sets of tarot the Mythic Tarot, which is something that I always use, and the Lightbringers Tarot. Okay, so I put the Lightbringers Tarot on the Beyond Lemuria cards. My glasses are crooked. And I put the Myths and Mermaids on the Lightbringers. So let me start out by saying the first card that I got is Reaching for the Sunset. So it is a number 12. My gosh, my glasses. So 12 could be a significant number in your life. Also the number 3, which 3 is creativity, learning thyself, communication. Okay, so this is number 12, Reaching for the Sunset. So I'm going to show it to you. Beautiful mermaid under the water, but looking up at the sunset. And so this card is about being able to see what's beyond you. So she's underwater and she's looking at the sunset. The sunset, the beautiful colors, the ever-changing of the sunset. Being able to look deeper past something. So you may be having a time in your life where you are restructuring your belief system because you're finding that it no longer serves you. You're finding that the experience that you've gotten to so far in life is creating you to go back and go over your belief system and change it accordingly. Let go of limiting beliefs and embrace new beliefs. Be open to whatever is coming. So that's the main thing. You need to be open to whatever is coming. My glasses are bugging me so bad. So be open to whatever's coming. And I really feel like there are new things coming. You're either in a cocoon stage and you're birthing something new, or you're going through a major transition and you're trying to define yourself and your beliefs and restructure your life so those beliefs that you are having are beliefs that are serving you. And how do we understand if those beliefs are serving you? You need to go deeper out of the head into the heart. The head is ego. The heart is your soul. It is your higher self. It is your knowing. If it resonates with you, then that's your truth. And so underneath these cards, I got the 9 of Cups, the Ace of Wands, and the 7 of Wands. So I'm going to show them to you. Okay, maybe not. 9 of Cups.
Don't you want my gravy?
The Ace of Wands and the 7 of Wands. So this is about battles, okay? And these battles are battles within yourself. Again, head and heart. So we can get too much in our head, and so what I'm getting here is like the opposite. So the head's so connected to the ego. So the opposite would be to go into the heart. Get out of the head. Get out of the ego. Feel what it is. So with the 9 of Cups, that That is a wish fulfillment. So your angels, your guides, yourself, your higher self, they're saying, keep looking up above the waters, keep looking deeper. And you will get your wish fulfillment if you have the courage to act on that, to end those limiting beliefs. Like there is something going on in your life that you need to put some clout in those ideas, because the Ace of Wands and the Seven of Wands, the Ace of Wands is the birth of new ideas, okay? And ideas lots of times that we'll let our head think us out of, like we get a crystal clear answer and then we let our heads take it out of there. So what you need to do with this card is you need to keep looking deeper. The Seven of Wands is a really good card because it is known as kind of the victory card. So the thing is, you persevere, you get to where you want to go. Even with challenges, you have a victory. But mostly you have this victory not out of need to prove something to your parents or other people that might be expecting you to go on their path or make choices for them or have influence about your situation in your life. And you may be in a situation where you're feeling the peer pressure of somebody trying to influence their opinion onto your life. That you live your life for you. Remember that. Live your life for you. With persistence, you will manifest and you will hit that victory from that battle. And the Ace of Wands is about getting the ideas that are going to make you succeed, that are going to make you jump forward. So you are going to get these ideas. Don't brush them off. Take them from your head. Don't think on them too long. Go into your heart. How do you feel about this? Does it resonate with you? And those two cards were which at the base of the Nine of Cups. Doing those steps, deciding for you, because the universe is always working with you, then you're going to be able to achieve your goals. You're going to be able to get that wish fulfillment you want. I just have to say also that we have a lot of things going on in our lives right now. We have a lot of things happening to us. Energy's happening to us. It may be very uncomfortable. But here's the thing. We are stepping into new versions of ourselves. And whether it comes in an ugly package, an epiphany, a beautiful package, the universe is working for your next highest good, for you to work through these feelings that are coming up, to alchemize them, to give them the acknowledgement, to release them, to choose something different if that's what you need to do, so that you can then know with crystal clear clarity what it is that you should be doing and make those decisions based on what is for your next highest good. So the card that was the reaching for the sunset, and I told you, the mermaid, she's looking up at the sunset above the water out in the air. So you have to be persistent in what you're looking at and be very open to it too, because sometimes we don't always get a clear picture, and that's why we go into our feelings. But this really is about you trying to release into a next chapter in your life by reviewing and seeing the clarity in what's going on. So sunsets change every day, circumstances change every day, people come and go every day, but do not make yourself a slave to what you think is expected of you, to what you think you should be doing because of something someone else might have said to you. This is a personal journey. It's your journey. Dig deep. See it clear, because that's going to bring you the clarity to step out of this situation and this initiation, this new waking up that is coming to you. You're seeing a light at the end of the tunnel. So the next card was number 17, the Jeweled Octopus. if everybody can see that. And so, again, to do with water, which is emotions, Cancer, Spicy, Pisces, Scorpio, and it is a jeweled octopus she's looking at. She's looking at the surface. She's sidetracked. She's, oh, something sparkles. Let me go over here. I do that all the time. It's looking at the outer beauty of something, and this card is reminding you to go deeper. What is beneath the surface? What is underneath the sparkly that catches your eye? Look at people. Are they who they appear to be on the purpose? Because there's somebody in your life that is having an influence on you, and this carries over from the first card, that is maybe not who they appear to be, maybe not as genuine as they appear to be. It's something that you need to take a deeper look at and be discerning. Be discerning. Who are you giving your energy to? Who are you pleasing? Who are you wearing a mask for? Authenticity is super called for here. Super called for in this situation that I think between both of the cards is about you and seeing things for what they are. Feeling things for what they are. My daughter said the other day that her brother's always saying, I hear that. And she was like, I feel that. And he's like, that's not how it's said. And she's like, who told you? And he's like, well, I heard it. She's like, well, I felt it. It cracked me up. But that's the thing right there. Don't believe anything you hear. Only believe half of what you see. Believe everything you feel. This is what you need to do. And this is really being called for. So with this card underneath it, we got the Four of Cups. I don't know if you can see that. We got the Seven of Cups. And we got the Three of Pentacles. So, the Four of Cups, opening a can of worms, seeing things for what they really are, looking deeper into things. You've got some cups filled. You've got, or I'm sorry, I meant that with the Four of Cups. So you've got 3 cups filled on the side of you. You have a 4th one, you're not seeing it. You're not seeing it. You're so focused on the 3, you're not seeing it. Same thing with the 7 of Cups. So they are all turned over. So, 7 of Cups, you have options. You can turn any one of those cups over and you can fill it. But you're not. You're not filling any of them. Dreams remain dreams until you show up, until you manifest them, until you put in the necessary action. You can have it in your thoughts, but until you pick a choice and start working with it, it's going to do nothing. The cups are going to remain turned upside down. Same thing with the Four of Cups. You have 3 choices. You're not working with any of them. So you are not looking at this last choice that you can have. You have to open up to doing that. There is something going on in your life that is requiring you to recheck it, to rethink it, to look beneath the surface. That's what, to look past the jewels on the octopus. So the 3 of Pentacles, that is showing, do you see that? You've got a yellow light, a green light, and a red light. You will know in your heart which one you're not supposed to do, which one might need caution, which one is the go-ahead. That is what is all these cards are describing about that. Looking at the jewels on the octopus. Look deeper. Get out of your head and go into your heart. There is something in both of these decks that it is saying you are in confusion about. A relationship, a job, something leaves you yearning. Something leaves you wanting more. Something leaves you at a discord and a lack of alignment with whatever is going on in your life, be it a relationship, a job, a good friend, like anything like that. So take a deeper look. And here's another thing that I do want to say about that too. It's all about divine timing. So if you're not sure of a decision that you should make, or if it's going to be the right choice, then don't make the decision until you're crystal clear on it. The answer will come in the right timing that it's meant to come. You know how sometimes we'll search and search and search and we don't get the closure and the answer doesn't come, and then boom, we have an aha moment? Pray. Praying is so good. Step back, change your perspective, change your environment. Get out of your head. Feel into it. And you will not be able to miss the clarity of whatever is lying underneath this situation that is escaping you. And you will find it, though, because that brings me to the next card. So with the Lemurian deck, I got card Ether, which is 11, okay? 11, 11, 11, seeing 11, 11. That is waking up. Waking up to the signs and synchronicities. Asking the universe, then you hear a song you're supposed to hear. Asking the universe for a sign, you run into a person, like point A leads you to point B. If you are open and you are sitting clear in the present moment, you cannot miss those signs. When they hit, they hit. Boom, just like that. So the 11 card and the ethers. So ethers is spirituality, other dimensions, other realms, the realms that we cannot see, the realms that we can feel. You're having an awakening. Trust your awakening. Whatever this situation is that you're going through, it's kind of like stripping you down so that you can get to the clarity that you're seeking. But you have to trust your intuition. You have to trust yourself. You have to be open to the feelings you feel, because that head comes in, that ego comes in, it talks us out of that. So there is something that you are going to get an epiphany and an answer for that's going on in your life, and it could have to do with your spiritual awakening. It has to do with your path. So whether it be a job, whether it be a partner. The thing is, and I'm really being guided to say this, as I speak this to you, you already know. You already know the answer because it's something you've had to try and talk yourself into. You already know in your heart the answer to this. You've already been feeling it. You've already been shown. But things take time. So I've got 3 cards underneath that. The first one is the the Knight of Pentacles. I'm sorry. The Knight of Pentacles is very slow moving, but it's very detail oriented. Like, it makes sure steady wins the race. Like, it continues doing what it needs to accomplish its goals. It is dedicated. It is persistent and stick-to-itness. Okay, and so it may not be happening as fast as you want, these answers, this ascension, this divine guidance and stuff, but you can meditate. There are things that you can do to align yourself to a higher vibration, but slow and steady wins the race. Don't give up. The light, you can see the light at the end of the tunnel. Also, that card got a 9 of Cups as well, wish fulfillment. You're going to get this. But the third card is the Knight of Swords. So this is about digging for the truth. But swords are also about communication. Mercury, like, they are about being in your head. Do not get in your head. The 9 of Cups and says that you've got this, okay? And the Page of Pentacles says you're being persistent. The Knight of Swords is saying you're second guessing yourself. You're getting in your head. You're trying to use the logic of it all. But remember, this is underneath the 11 card, which is the ethers, which is divine guidance. So you have to surrender to that. You just have to surrender to that. And stop trying so hard. Take a moment to be in the present moment, to be calm. Step back from it. Release it. Allow. Surrender. And then it will come through. But this all, whether it has something to do with somebody else in your life or a job or a coworker or a good friend or something, these are all just characters in your play that are gifting you the opportunity to choose you, to choose what's right for you, to set good boundaries, to listen to what's right for you from yourself, to keep your own counsel, to get out of your head and go into your heart. And the last one that I got is trust your innocence. Come on. So this is number 54, and this is also number 9. 9 are about ending a cycle. You are ending this cycle. You are ending the cycle. You are reaching the conclusion of whatever this situation is that is trying to teach you boundaries, that is trying to teach you to listen to your intuition, that is trying to teach you to listen to your higher self, that is trying to teach you to go in your heart and find the answers and allow and be patient with divine timing. So this last one that I got, trust your innocence. Did you know our inner child controls our money? Did you know our inner child is about playing? So it is our birthright to come into this world, and it is our birthright to live and play. Sure, we're going to have challenges. We signed up for a lot of things. Like, the more heartache and pain and challenges you signed up in your life for was because you wanted to have more growth. You wanted to have it earned. You wanted to have it learned. You wanted wisdom is earned and learned. You didn't want to be what someone might call entitled or just knowing what kind of a challenge is that. No, you wanted your inner child. So let me tell you, that kind of healing is multi-generational and it's super painful. So there is something going on deeply rooted to your inner child. And you can talk to your inner child through meditation or through free writing. Acknowledge your inner child. So many of us neglect our inner child. And all they want is love. They love you so unconditionally. All they want is for your adult self to have their back and love them as unconditionally as they love you. So that's the big thing. So here's what's so cool. The cards that came under that, another 4 of Cups. What is it that you're not acknowledging or looking at? Is it your inner child? Is it the courage to connect to something that makes you so vulnerable? What is it that has you blocked so you can't see the window through the door that's closing? Don't listen to other people. Keep your own counsel. Other people are going to always put in their opinions, but they don't have your perception. It isn't their life. They're not the main character. You are. And after that, we got the 6 of Swords, which is traveling away from troubles, getting a direction, moving out of those waters. Perfect way to end this reading because you're moving past the waters. This is fast forward movement. But remember, you've got these other things that are pretty much basically the same, you know, of getting over the obstacles, getting past the shiny, you know, and seeing that sunset that is above in a different world, in the air world rather than the underworld, you know, and stepping into the ethers, trusting your spirituality. You are going to move past this. It's showing you're going to move past this because there's 3 other cards that are kind of focused on this. I don't know so much if it's giving me like a broad realm just to say, you know, in general, you're all working on something that is tripping you up in some way, or you're not seeing it correctly, or you need to look outside the box. But I can tell you that it's repeating it because it's saying, go at it this way, go at it this way, you know, go at it by trusting, go at it by connecting with your inner child, go at it by praying, go at it by getting past the surface view of something and going into the feeling of that something. And the final card is the Ten of Cups. So the Ten of Cups means altruistic, unconditional love. The Ten of Cups is the completion of the cycle 1 through 10 in the cups, which is love. So what does that tell me right out the gate? Love your inner child. Love is the question to get out of this. Ask yourself what love would do and then do that. Love is the answer. Kill people with kindness that try and misdirect you. Kill them with kindness and say, no, thank you. I'll keep my own counsel. I appreciate what you're trying to do, but I got this. So there is something that many of you are working on that has got you tripped up. And I hope anything that I could have said here is going to be revealing and going to help you in some way towards freeing yourself from this. It's almost like writer's block. Lack of seeing your truth of who you are. Lack of authenticity. Lack of listening. Lack of being open to the knowing so you get the downloads. Lack of seeing the light out at the end of the tunnel. Lack of listening to your own counsel instead of other people's. So all of these things are just different ways that you are blocking yourself. Surrender, allow, pray, write a gratitude list. And so I did turn over the Beyond Lemuria deck to the bottom card, which is a number 50 or 5, which is change. The change. And it says the portal keeper. So you're about ready to get a glow up. You're about ready to next level up. You're about ready to jump into a new timeline. You're about ready to have an epiphany. You're about ready to have an enlightened experience. You're about ready to learn what it's like to go into the heart and tame the ego. You're about ready for next level. You got the portal. You got the change. You just have to do these things that are showing up in your reading to be done. And I promise you, you're going to be changing into a new portal, a new timeline, a new you, the next highest version of you. Because that's all we are, is we are becoming the next highest version of us. And we do that through feeling. Light comes in through us. It hits into every cell in our body, including our DNA. And so do uncomfortable feelings, and so does shadow. And when we recognize these things and we release them, our DNA evolves. Our consciousness evolves. We are having a human experience to raise our consciousness. And these are the steps that are coming to me right now for anyone out there that needs them, to tell them, do these things, and then welcome in the new next highest version of you. I love everyone. Have a good day.